Montague's message, January 5, 2014. You are being flooded by information from all quarters. Be aware and alert, because hidden amongst the revelations, there is much misinformation. It is deliberately placed in order to classify all the information as bogus. The Cabal has followed this practice throughout its existence. They do not change their formula. It has worked in the past, so they believe it will continue to work for them. You are sufficiently awake now to be able to decipher for yourselves what is truth and what has been planted, though it will always have a modicum of truth in it, to draw you in. Try to see everything with a clear mind, without judgment, and remember, they too are fighting for their existence. They are now frightened of you, for there is a great number of you, in comparison to them. They need your input to survive. They have played this game for generations and they are experts at it. You, on the other hand, have not learned to come together and work together as one, as they have done. We are now seeing splits amongst them. Each faction is trying to take control. For us, it is necessary to be of one mind, leaving our petty differences, like race and religion etc., aside. You are the human race and you are refusing to allow yourselves to be wiped out. When you seriously consider all the methods they are using to destroy you, you'll see that everything they do is designed to destroy the quality of life, and to create illness and suffering for the masses. You must understand that your suffering, anger, fear, and distress is their oxygen. Why do so many of you, through fear, still live such miserable, helpless lives? When you take control of your own life and make considered decisions, and refuse to believe the propaganda with which you are bombarded, only then will you taste freedom of choice. You must decide what is best for you. Your heart will guide you. You have not been taught the truth, and this is what you are waking up to realize. It throws a completely different light on everything. You now see clearly that the downfall of the human race was carefully planned, and until recently, you were completely unaware of this, so you can be forgiven for taking a little time to get your heads around it. This is a critical time in the history of man. It is time to wake up and take responsibility. Stop acting like sheep, for time is of the essence. The Cabal has great plans for 2014. They believe they will implement these plans without hindrance from you. This is why it is important that you take heed and act as one. I have talked, many times since my passing, of the great importance of ley lines, and why the natural energy of the earth has been deliberately blocked from you. Many of you understand this fact and are willing to take steps to remove the blockages that were strategically placed in order to prevent the Earth's natural energy from pouring forth to energize mankind and your planet. I ask for a special email address to be created, so that people from every country in your world would act together as one, to reclaim that natural energy. I ask you now, to offer your services for the good of humanity and your planet, and to take whatever steps you are advised to take, in order to create a better world for all. Ley-lines at montaguekeen.com. Mark, who is a scientist, and an expert in the field of ley lines, has created a strategy to follow. He will guide and advise you on this subject. It is time to be active, in order to release this wonderful energy and renew your connection to the universe. This exercise does not cost money, just a little of your time and effort. I have asked Mark to write a quick resume of what is required. The time has come to continue and complete the work started by the likes of Watkins, Gishard, Lockyer, Tom, Hawkins and Michelle et al., as ley lines are fundamental to every soul's spiritual being. There can be no further hesitation to embark on the quest to re-recognize, recover and thus rechart the sacred pathways and telluric energy centers amid our local landscapes. Furthermore, once identified, there is a need to cleanse and repurify these root and sites for the time that is to come. It has to be a global task as no part of the earth is no less significant than any other in terms of the ultimate outcome, the light of love, peace and prosperity for all mankind. This announcement is an invitation to participate in a project of unprecedented scale, yet having conceivable proportions in its effect. The potential to share and coordinate our individual findings is as immense as the results themselves. Through such dissemination comes the union of the nations by virtue of the reunification of the ley line network of the Earth. The Foundation looks forward to your interest and participation in the near future. This is a wonderful opportunity for all the people of the world to work together as one. You will be amazed at the results that await you. Together, we will rescue your planet and humanity. Every effort, no matter how small, counts. Every soul matters and needs your help. Let us begin 2014 by taking action, peacefully, and in the sure knowledge that our efforts will produce results that will be enjoyed for generations to come. You are being asked to create a better present and future for all. Thank you for arranging this, my dear, as it is most important. Always, your adoring Monty. Channeled by Veronica Keane. MontagueKeane.com